Hey guys, it's Mir again, and today I'm here with a short guide. We're going to look at how to punish unsafe moves and how to use the training mode tools to learn how to do it. A punish refers to a guaranteed attack that you can perform during an opponent's recovery after executing a move. Not all moves are punishable, but it's important to know the correct answer for those that are. Ken's standing heavy kick is an example of a punishable move. As you can see here, I'm able to get a guaranteed combo on Ken after blocking it, leading to some damage and a knockdown. This is free damage, as Ken is unable to block my retaliation. There's two main ways to test if a move is punishable, but first of all let's head into training mode. Pick your character as player 1 and the character you want to learn how to punish as player 2. For example, let's pick M. Bison to try and learn how to punish his light double knee press. The next step is to record the move so that the dummy will perform it for us. Open the pause menu and add to record. Select the recording slot and perform the move yourself, followed by a few seconds of crouch blocking, holding down and back. This is very important to test if the move is punishable or not, because the character won't be able to block your retaliation if you punish the right way. Now go to playback and test if you recorded everything correctly. Like I mentioned before, there's two main ways of checking if a certain move is punishable or not. One is to check the numbers that show up in the attack data box on screen, which you can turn on in the pause menu. You'll be able to see a red number showing how disadvantageous the move is on block. If the number shown is -4 or more, that means that every character has a move fast enough to punish it. Some characters are even able to punish -3 moves using their fastest normals or specials. If a move is -2 or better, it's considered safe, although a couple of extremely fast critical arts like Zangief's or Akuma's Raging Demon are able to punish moves up to -1. You can compare these numbers to your character's frame data, which for example can be found on Capcom's own CFN website. If one of your moves is startup equal or faster than the disadvantage on block, it means it is fast enough to score a punish. After going through this process, you can test the move yourself in training mode to check if it works. Alternatively, if you don't have a good grasp of frame data, you can simply attempt to punish the move you recorded by going through your moves one by one and find out what works and what doesn't. Let's look at another example, in this case, Vega's Light Crimson Terror. You can test how to punish this move exactly like shown previously. In this case, we can see that the move is -6 instead of being only -4 like Bison's knee press. It is important to optimize your punishes as much as you can to get the most out of your opponent's mistakes. Remember that a punish is free damage, as your opponent will be unable to block your move. In this case, for example, Ryu can use his crushing hard punch instead of his standing light kick to add more damage to his punish. Like mentioned before, not all moves are punishable, even though they leave the character a frame disadvantage. Although you can't get guaranteed damage in, you should still keep in mind that it is now your turn to act, and you should seize the initiative to reverse the pressure and mount some form of offense yourself. There's quite a number of moves in SF5 that are negative enough for you to punish them, but can be tricky to deal with because of spacing or pushback. A good example would be Balrog's light dash straight. While it is -4 on block, which means it's punishable by the whole cast, it can be spaced to make it safer. Not all characters can deal with a correctly spaced dash punch, and it's important to test at which ranges your character is able to punish the move. Keep in mind that certain special moves or critical arts might be very fast or have exceptional range, making it possible to punish moves outside of the reach of your normals. In SF5, certain special moves with invincibility frames will net you a counter hit for the whole duration of their recovery. In such a case, you should punish with your crash counter normals if possible, netting you V gauge and usually better damage. When looking for a punish, you ideally want to find something that is both reliable and damaging. Sometimes you might want to drop some of your damage for a favorable wake-up situation in case you want to go on the offensive, but it's important to know all of your options. Punishing moves is extremely important in Street Fighter V and in fighting games in general. It's your reward for blocking the right move at the right time, and the damage will quickly add up, forcing your opponent to not act recklessly and think more about what he's doing. I hope you learned something useful today. Remember to like, favorite, and subscribe, and until next time.